Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, where today we are setting out the furthest we've ever been from home. Where home is understood to be sort of an inky, abstract void. And the run was going, I think, actually pretty well until this bullshit got dropped on us out of nowhere. Obviously the bleed out thing, not a huge problem. The debuff on Paracelsus honestly wouldn't even be that big a deal, but then on top of that, we're just not even using this skill. The loss of Noxious Blast as a reliable source of blight, on the other hand, is really savage. And I don't know, is it always going to be the case that she gains blind when Paracelsus does this? Because that's, I mean, that's like make one of your party members no longer combat viably bad. Like, it's a hell of a thing to happen because we were at 8 of 20 relationship.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined.
Wow, this is a long area. Okay, I feel like maybe it doesn't need to do that slow crawl up the map and then the slow crawl back down. I guess I would rather go left. Yeah. All right. Are we supposed to crash through the debris that's on fire? That feels like a bad idea. Alright, well, with the shuffle, at least we will have something else to do on our early turns here. So, who do we care about most? What is this that you have? Huh, why do you have little crowns? Lost Soul, you have a lock on you, and I don't know why. Well, let's try to get rid of this guy. Oh, ordainment. Perhaps this is why. The closer you get to the mountain, the greater the chance you will encounter ordained enemies. The exact effects of ordainment are different depending on which confession you are attempting. Okay. So can we get like a definition at all here?
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Shackles of denial. Okay. I guess we'll find out. So we can move forward one space at a time by throwing these out, or we could rush to the front with this. I think I like that, actually. Snap all the way to the front and get the block. You, all there really is for you to do is just creep forward by one space, unfortunately. And you get to actually use your knife. Damn it. I resisted the bleed. Okay, it's not too bad of a blight. I'm going to be honest with you. I really wish that generally, instead of showing the blight symbol, it showed like the number in the color of the blight. I guess, you know, for colorblind people, that would not necessarily give them all the information, but please let the bleed stick. Are you fucking kidding me? He has 10% bleed resist.
Empowered.
Well, it's probably not worth anti-venoming you. Actually, maybe it is. We get so few chances to do this. Nah, I'm gonna stick with the plan here. Alright, I don't know what your deal is. I guess we're trying to kill you next, probably. Oh, I'm going to hit you with the laudanum. Let's get rid of that horror before it can really do any damage. Even though, apparently, we hate each other. Okay, sticking the bleed there at least. Oh, right. Well, I mean, there's just nothing I can do about it. That's really, really quite frustrating.
Is no time to falter.
Wow. Just a raw 10 damage, huh? Okay, I don't think there's really anything I can do about the stealth.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Yeah, this turned out terribly, and it doesn't really feel like I had all that much to do with it, frankly. Do we run forward and taunt? I don't think so, actually. Okay, cool. We were due for a little bit of luck. So now what I want to do is, yeah, rush forward like this so when it becomes his turn, or when it becomes her turn, she can heal herself. So you're going to bleed for 4. I probably shouldn't attack then. What I will do is simply defend. So I want to make sure Paracelsus actually gets a turn here. Alright, we should definitely end the fight now, though.
The work continues.
In theory, you can do stuff like that to kind of like
In crisis, no gains in
give yourself room to gain a little bit more health at the end of a fight or something. But at least in the first game, you got to be real careful about standing still for too long. If the game thinks you are trying to buy time, it will punish you severely. And I'm sure things haven't gotten better here.
to arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Okay, hey look, it's some phonetics. So she wants to run, which nobody else likes as a plan. And she's not going to like anybody else's plan. Okay, well, I think we lead with Barristan. How fragile they appear before our solidarity. Forward, together, friends. Oh, they're frenzied, are they? What does that mean? Plus 25% damage. Well, at least they're all starting with some vulnerable. So we don't really know what these enemies do. That one's got a wicked hat on. This guy looks important, right?
Malaise, measured and steady.
None death blow resist, so I think we can just let you go. The Immolatist, again, seems important. The Flare's gonna get a turn. The Flare's got some dodge. I think I'm gonna go ahead and... Wow, never mind the dodge.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
I was gonna say, we gotta spend it to get through it, right? But apparently, not really. Alright, a little bit of taunt while she still has the block from early in the fight, I think makes a lot of sense. And then I can't just hold the line on this guy. The thing is, if I creep forward right now, I'm just making Boudica's life tricky again. Cannot move or be moved. So wait, what will happen if I hold the line here? Will it just swap him and Paracelsus? Let's find out. Yes, okay, that's actually really good. This turned out very well, in fact. Okay, that seems dangerous. Well, not much to do here except hope. I mean, we're not going to get a kill off of this. Yeah, it's a shame. He's just gonna hit somebody really, really hard, probably. And by somebody, I mean... Okay, actually that was not... That could have been a lot worse.
Confers advantage.
So you have no death blow resist. You actually are already dead. So we just have to get to the Immolitist. I am, for the moment, gonna just do a little bit of defense here. We did upgrade this, so I can remove the fire from both of them. No, you need to heal. Oh, I see.
Crisis. We can rely only upon each other.
It turns out there is, in fact, a mess of damage yet to do. So you effectively have 5 HP. I think we can let Boudica handle this. You're getting a knife. All right, found our combo token. That's pretty exciting.
Can make all the difference.
So these corpses just kind of disappear over time. I don't really know how to know when that's going to happen. Do I want you to attack and consume the combo token? I guess it's fine. It is a lot of healing. Okay, yeah, that didn't go too badly, actually. And is that going to clear loathing? Hell yeah.
Abates.
Alright, so we don't get a choice until the next thing ahead. We have the opportunity to go to a hospital. I need to be refreshed really quick. What was everybody's... You would like to visit the field hospital. Alright. So we are basically just tacking left. Alright, people are being nice to each other in the wagon. That's lovely. Alright, even more fanatics. She wants to fight. Barristan really doesn't want to fight, but I don't know that I want to take... Yeah, I don't know that I want to take the hit here in terms of reputation. We would also lose 15... Is that +2 stress for everyone, or is it just +2 stress for him? I don't know. I feel like we could just fight them. I think we can handle it. And is there any difference? No, these two have the same... Alright, well... Build up that relationship a little bit. I wonder if the negative relationship can be erased by just bringing them up to a certain level with each other, you know? Okay, so you're upgraded. You also have 19 health due to your upgrade, probably. I mean, burning through the flare really fast, I think was pretty helpful last time.
A miscalculation.
Let's burn
perhaps.
its dodge. And then see if we can maybe kill it before it gets a real turn. Between this and the incision, I think we should be able to. Oh, wow. Okay. Double blind. That's harsh.
On to the next.
Oh, cool. Well, you'll just never be able to see again. I don't... I mean, there's not much for you to do except just swing and hope, I guess. I'm not really unhappy with the way people are positioned right now, so... That's an annoying thing for you to do. Do I maybe want to use flashing daggers to burn that while still probably doing some reasonable damage? Or is there a better way to approach this? I'm gonna do that. Okay, cool. We got damage in on him too. Now, unfortunately, Incision can't hit back that far. And I'm not in position for battlefield medicine. Guess we'll just shank you. I can probably get you off the battlefield. Alright. Thank you for pulling her forward, actually. That's very helpful. I'm going to go ahead and Glimmer of Hope. We're not in a terrible spot right now, but we might be by the time the next... by the time we're in the next battle, you know? Damn it. Why you gotta resist? Very annoying. Never mind. We get there anyway. We might actually be able to get a stun going here. You have 9 speed. You're probably going to go first. Well, not if I hit you with this. Never mind. Resisted the debuff anyway.
Collaboration confers advantage.
New plan. Just hit it till it stops moving.
Straightforward and effective.
Okay, I mean, we have some really positive relationship numbers going.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
This I like. Who among us would like a bouncer's belt? I feel like we're ending up having to do Paracelsus's ability on her a lot. So maybe that's the answer. Or maybe it's you. Yeah. The minus movement resistance doesn't matter very much on Boudica because Boudica has that move that repositions her. Do I want to just unequip Noxious Blast? If I did, what would I replace it with? Probably Emboldening Vapors? No, I think it's still too frequently the right move. Just frequently enough the right move, I guess, not to change it. Alright. Ow. That's a shame. I was really enjoying my armor. Alright, found ourselves an assistance encounter, finally. How we all feeling? Okay, scouting. We don't quite need 30 flame. Is this... Okay, that's a repair of the armor on the stagecoach. I have to feel like that's a very strong option. I don't think we want the combat items so badly. Yeah, let's go this way. That, I feel like, is a big deal. We all get our block back again.
Think carefully. Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Alright, so we need to find one more assistance encounter for that other personal goal, but we're actually doing really well on those. Damn it, really? Just took my point of armor immediately. Ugh. Alright, it's fine. Okay, so the field hospital, for the first time ever. The only place where you may cure diseases, remove negative quirks, or reinforce, that is, lock in, positive quirks. Only one quirk per hero can be reinforced, so choose wisely. Also, maybe some curatives or whatever. Okay, so... we can Increase your max HP. Some people were not allowed to increase their max HP. Or is it plus 2 the maximum? Is it? Yeah, it's only available. The options are only available on the people who are actually wounded. That's a little bit confusingly written, if what it actually means is heal up to max. And honestly, I don't even know that we need to because we're so close to full. But as far as quirks and stuff, yeah, I think there's some good that could be done here. Chance to produce poultice items before each location. That's interesting. We have an open space on our stagecoach, don't we? That I'm not so interested in. Obviously, like, stitching kits are useful. I don't know that we necessarily want to buy one, though. I'll definitely pick up the laudanum. Give me all of your laudanum. Okay. So... Toon Hummer doesn't... I was assuming it was really going to screw up Barristan's relationships. It doesn't seem to be doing too badly. How hard would it be to remove? Okay, it would be very expensive, in fact. Getting rid of germophobic might be good. The reduction in positive relationship chance seems bad. This other stuff... And flawed release obviously sucks too. But I believe this is just going to unlock it, not remove it. For the same price as everything else? Because that's what this means, right? Locked in? Let me see. Nope, okay. So maybe it means that they're rarer or something? In any case, getting rid of that was definitely worthwhile. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be done here. Let's just look ahead. So there's combat into a lair on this side. Or who knows, into who knows on this side. There's a hazard coming up on that, an armor reduction hazard, which would force us into one of those desperate battles. And we have no idea about the kinds of encounters that are ahead. Here we get battle, then lair, then battle. It might make sense to go right, honestly, even though we know we're taking the desperate hazard. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Who knows? Maybe we'll even get lucky and we'll gain a point of armor before we hit the thing.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing left to give.
Oh, that's right. Because we repaired, we do have 1 point of armor left. So actually, it's not even a guaranteed battle. All right. Whose story are we pushing? I feel like most people have pretty solid kits at this point. I guess Barristan has a couple of abilities that we don't use very often. Let's see what else he has to offer.
Man-at-Arms. Chapter 1. A premature promotion. The politics of a military career are perhaps as treacherous as war itself. Though untested in combat, his acumen for advancement was unmatched. Through a dubious campaign of influence and intimidation, he had at last claimed a coveted command, and was eager to bask in the glory of the victories that were sure to come.
Okay, lots of bellowing. Target, remove. Which one is that? Hold on. We're gonna...
The loathing whispers.
Cool, I love loathing. Riposte. Okay, so it strips riposte off an enemy and lowers their speed. And it hits the whole enemy team all at once. And it can... Wow. Actually, once upgraded, it's kind of interesting, huh? We're not doing a lot of bolstering, but, you know, as the situation gets grimmer, bolster gets better and better. We are actually using Hold the Line. We are actually using Defender. I don't know that I want to equip this until it's upgraded. Once it's upgraded, we might. I think that actually might be really interesting.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
Yeah, that is a real bummer, actually. So wait, what do we know about what lies ahead? We know that we are done making choices, actually. Okay. Well, that certainly makes things easier.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
So you want to get some food and supplies, which everybody else hates. You want to get food, which Barristan doesn't like. And you also want to get food, which Barristan... I don't... How are you guys not on the same page about this? Let's take the double food one, I think, because we have enough glimmers of hope that are, like, light is not really a problem, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a huge cannon. A huge cannon named Implication. You have 2 points of movement, so we could jump all the way back to here. Or I could just hit this dude.
A breakthrough.
Take that right in the cannon. Ooh, I don't like that. That's very worrying. Are you immune to debuffs? You're not. I'm gonna try blinding it. Well, got the combo token at least.
Empowered, emboldened.
Let me see if I can screw up their ordering. Okay. That also moved it back somehow? I'm assuming it is definitely immune to bleed. Yeah, alright. Perhaps then, the wiser choice.
Cooperation is the key.
I don't love that he has a combo token on him, though. Actual stun, how about that? Okay, and I believe he is, yeah, he is sufficiently blighted.
This is no time to falter.
Could have been worse. Alright, let's get through some defenses. So I shouldn't just battlefield medicine. If I step forward, I am at least allowed to use incision. Or I shouldn't just Noxious Blast. Yeah, that's fine. Man, it gains 2 charges of the good block when it does that. That's so wild. Now that I no longer have a combo token on me, it's going to hit the front 2 of them no matter what. I can at least give myself some block to work with. Never mind, problem solved. Should have just bolstered. It's probably a pretty safe bet anyway, honestly. Okay, a little bit more food that we found on the road inside a corpse. Why wouldn't you want to eat that?
Chapter 3. Extra credit.
Hoping to find an ability that we can replace Noxious Blast with.
By the second semester, her research was at a critical point, and regular supply raids of the university laboratories had become necessary. During one such expedition, she stumbled upon her professor, awkwardly slumped over his podium, a bloody kerchief on the floor. Here, then, was her ideal cadaver, her long-awaited opportunity, and she would not waste it.
Well, she arguably is not responsible for that corpse. Indiscriminate science. Requires target of lower than 50% HP, heals them for 10%, plus 10% per positive token, but removes all their tokens. I don't know, that doesn't seem great. Don't think we're going to equip that.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Perhaps. My wheels. Damn it. There sure are a lot of these. We have lost so many points of, what do you call it? We've lost so many points of stagecoach stats out here on this particular run.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
So they just like all got to go first, which I'm finding a little frustrating. Do we know? You can still do low blow from there. Yeah, all right, whatever. Let's just crush somebody. Let's try to kill this fireman. The upgraded one. Ugh. Hate to see that combo point. Damn it, really? They don't do a ton of damage, at least. I might actually want to bolster.
There is comfort in company.
We can get max value out of it, and stress is getting really high.
A promising development.
Do we go for the blinding gas or do we just play grenade? I think they're both pretty reasonable. These things have a lot of HP. You're probably just gonna low blow. Yeah.
Malaise
That's a lot of damage.
And steady.
Ooh. Critically low blow, of course. Yep, and of course he gets house to repair instead of the ability to use bolster. At this point, we try to buy time for the blight to work. Well, take that crit chance.
One less obstacle in our path.
And there's nothing I can do to stop him from taking the, I didn't equip the laudanum on anyone. So yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop him from freaking out. That's not true. I can do this. Ah. All right.
Messy, but effective.
How badly burning are you? Not so bad. I think I'm just gonna spread more blight. Okay, that was really ugly.
Greater threats await those who dare.
Yeah, just what, it was like 3 points of armor we've lost already, and maybe also 3 points of wheels. Who's taking the laudanum? All right, I guess that's pretty easily settled. Where are we at in our run? Resistance encounter, and then who knows what, and then the Oblivion's Rampart. I think we're pretty close to dead here. But we did complete another hero goal. Yeah, but all of a sudden everybody's minus relationship with each other all the time. Even more fanatics. Okay, you're the only person who wants to fight. Everybody else wants to run and take a ton of stress. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm down with it. Let's just go. Okay, and it is only +2 stress for the person who selects the option. That's good to know.
Echoes of humanity, twisted by hopelessness.
Okay, infectious enemies. All right, so if they hit us with any of those effects, we get extra copies. That's not such a big deal. Ghouls are pretty scary, as I remember it. Yeah, let's try to focus here. You, unfortunately, cannot hit the ghoul.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I kind of think I got a bolster, actually. The stress is getting, like, way out of control.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from...
Yeah, harsh. Also harsh, jeez. Okay, Paracelsus not doing so hot necessarily.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
That's a really important resist. God, he's just gaining block constantly, though. So maybe it's better to focus on burning through this guy. Okay, good. Because what I'm thinking is we need to move this guy forward so that he's vulnerable to a larger number of our attacks. And we're going to do that by bleeding all these other corpses out.
The slow suffering begins.
That's a lot of horror.
A simple kindness.
And then you're gonna remove...
There is comfort in company.
Alright, how much bleed resist do you have? Actually, not that much. We might be able to get some decent bleed going here. And then are you allowed to... Yeah, you can poison dart all the way back there. Doesn't have that much blight resist either. Okay, another good resist. Yeah, this is definitely the way to take this thing down. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and use the last one of these on myself. Because the horror is getting really out of control really quickly there. Maybe just step back a space, actually.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Alright, definitely wanted to get a bolster off before the end of the round. Yeah, ghouls are terrifying. Just such a huge amount of stress that they can spread.
What you can, and be off once more.
I am really, really, really glad we took the improvement on bolster. Must you have at each other? Hold on. Alright, nothing to equip, nothing to change. We just have to ride with it. I do not have a great feeling about this. Cool. Okay. Well, the Cardinal seems to be probably dying last. Yeah, I really hate it when the enemies get to start the fight by gaining 15 buffs. Really? It had to resist the bleed?
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay, so I want to Absinthe, but I don't think we can avoid... Like, we have to try to kill this thing. And of course, you get minimum damage. Well...
Steady yourself.
I do think this run's over.
She fades into the shadows for the last time. Collaboration confers advantage.
It removes the vulnerable as well. Yeah, I think we have to.
There is comfort in company.
And then... do I just make you bleed? God, you have so much health with the upgrade. Yeah. Let's just rush forward.
Continues.
It's this, or it's just throw the blinding powder at that guy. His debuff resistance is pretty low. It would be awfully nice if he whiffed his next attack. Okay, cool. Alright, hopefully screwing up their order helps a little bit. Oh, they are resisting everything. I don't love them randomly getting multiple turns. I mean, you have regen, so that attack's not even worth doing. The Yomp would wind you for the rest of battle. Yeah, I guess you're doing this to peel the block more than anything else. Bleed resist. Bleed hit both of them. That's a real shame.
For men's insidious fears.
Cool. Well, I mean, we know what we must do.
This road cannot be walked alone.
That was pretty high efficiency, at least. Yeah, the combination of the constant multi-attacks and the constant healing is really tough to overcome.
Trampled, trapped, held
Cool.
captive by fear.
Well, she was already dead, so...
A warrior's death, redemptive and transcendent.
Okay, well, at least they attacked the tombstone. The fact that they... yeah, the fact that they're getting to take 3 or 4 turns in a row, and also they all just got 75% dodge, and, like, there's no way, realistically, to survive this.
Is directed. Another wound. Another loss.
There we go.
She
Trying my best not to do anything to prolong it.
but could not defy it. Knowledge and experience. twin yardsticks of progress.
And it was definitely further than we've gotten to make it before. We actually managed to do our hero goals, and we did some. We made some good progress on people. I was gonna say people figuring out their memories, but apparently the mechanic where you remember the things that happened to you is not the same as the memories mechanic. But you know, unlocking people's abilities. In any case, we did a lot of good work on there. But that last fight really sucks. Like I do not think there is any sequence of actions I could have taken that would have resulted in any different of an outcome. There are some ways that I'm gonna hit continue here. There are some ways that this game's design differs from the design of the first game that I think are really crummy, and one of them is this like. So I think what they wanted to do here, what they wanted to do to take advantage of this roguelite design, or maybe the other way around, maybe they wanted to do this thing and then the roguelite design was how they came up with like a way to take advantage of that, was they wanted to give you a challenge that feels completely insurmountable at first. They want to just beat the shit out of you, right? In a way that you can't possibly get through. And if you use like roguelite meta progression systems, you can have somebody start way too weak to complete the game and then have them build up strength over time in persistent ways such that eventually the math is on their side, right? But I just don't actually think that's fun. Like it's thematic, but like the way that Darkest Dungeon 1 kicked the shit out of you at the beginning was because you had bad system mastery, and then you learn to play better. And as you learn to play better, you start doing better. The meta progression is all inside your mind, you know? That's the I think that's a much more interesting and satisfying way to have the going from mostly losing to mostly winning curve. And I know that this is a design that has been, at the very least, it's been proven over the last decade or so that you can sell a lot of copies of a game that works this way. But I do not think that it like feels better or is more fun than the other thing. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to call it for today. We did reach an end of a run here, and we got a lot of candles to work with. So when y'all come back next time, we are in fact going to hopefully be able to unlock some significant gains in power and also some new heroes and stuff. It's going to be good. And then, you know, the game's going to crap all over us because we haven't done enough meta progression yet to be allowed to win. And we'll see you then.